Hey guys and girls, welcome to episode 16 of Just Wandering Oz. In this video we start heading north through the Flinders Ranges. Our first stop is Bendleby Station, where we tackle some awesome four-wheel drive tracks, including the newly opened Hungry Highway. With some sketchy drops either side of the range, Lawrie's four-wheel driving skills and the Jeep's amazing capabilities come in handy. Keep your ears peeled for my many freakouts and shrieks from the passenger seat. Hope you enjoy.
Well, guys, this is us. I don't know how much you can see out the left and right, but we're on the ferry, leaving Waikerie. That's it for the Riverland and like southeastern South Australia for us now. We're northbound, warmer weather.
Yeah, hopefully warmer.
Hopefully. Probably
Well,
not going to be the desert nights.
Negative 2.3 this morning. Well,
Yeah.
it was 0.2, felt like negative 2.3. And as you can probably hear, my tonsils, they don't like the cold. So my tonsils are so swollen at the moment.
Yeah.
It's not coronavirus, it's just tonsillitis.
No, it's Corona. Everything you've got now, cold related, is Corona. Oh, grab it with your jaws. Oh, click. We're in. Yeah, had an awesome time for my beautiful mum's birthday. I won't mention how old she is. She'll crucify me if I do. But yeah, so there was not much filming or anything over the last few days. We just sort of hung out with them and grandparents and everything for little Blake.
Yeah, it was nice. Nice to actually be able to spend some decent time with the family.
Yes. Yeah, but today, which is a Wednesday?
Yes.
A Wednesday, we're heading off. We're heading to the Flinders Ranges. Bendleby Station to start with.
Yeah. So we were meant to leave yesterday, but I could barely get out of bed yesterday, so we stayed and rested and yeah, whatever.
Ooh,
It is
up the
what it
hill,
is.
up the hill. Yeah. We're sort of on our, like, sun's still there, sort of on our homeward journey now towards Queensland. Yeah, in a couple of days we'll probably have a look at what the borders are doing and what we need to do to cross or whatever, but South Australia's had no cases with Corona currently.
Yeah.
We're currently July 8, 6, 7.
It's our wedding anniversary.
Oh, yeah. I got your flowers. There's flowers there.
Yeah, I got flowers.
It's July 7. That'll tell you the day. And South Australia is good for Corona, so we should be able to enter Queensland, no dramas.
Yeah. And as always, our plans have changed again because of COVID. So we had told you guys that we were going to be doing Uluru before we go home. Unfortunately, because of all the Queensland lockdowns, our friends that we were doing Uluru with can't come anymore. So we've decided we're just going to start heading back home. We're going to go through Birdsville and head back to Brisbane, and then we're going to
Birdsville, turn right, see where we end up.
yeah, and then we're going to go home for a couple of weeks, do some
Get everything
services
serviced
in the car and van and everything like that, and then head off again and
tidy it back up.
yeah.
Alright guys, we'll hang around. We'll show you around Bendleby. I'm hoping we'll do there's a cool full drive track there called the Sky Track. I'm hoping we can tackle that. I don't see why we wouldn't. And you'll get some amazing footage. Hopefully I can put the drone out and I won't get eaten by eagles, because there's a lot of big wedgies up there that don't like drones. Anyway, come along for the ride. Alright guys, so what we're checking out here is this little like magnetic hill sort of phenomenon, I call it.
So it says, stop here, turn your ignition off and select neutral and take the brakes off.
Alright, so you can see that, it's not flat, it's not downhill, we're not rolling. In neutral, foot off the brake.
It is flat.
But we're on a slight uphill. And we drive. And we do it really effectively because the Jeep is made of steel.
That's crazy.
Like, we get some speed up, and we've still got the van on behind.
That's really cool. Oh, we are really getting some speed up.
Pitch and roll. We are 1 degree up. It's in neutral. My foot is off everything. We have the van on.
And we're still going. And we're going quite fast.
We're gonna hit 10 kilometres an hour. Oh, yeah, 10
Gonna hit the back
kilometres
of
an
the
hour.
Prado.
That's right, 11. Oh, we're flying.
Alright, just coming into Aweome. So this is kind of like, is it the base of the Flinders Ranges now?
Yeah, sort of southwestern Flinders Ranges.
Campfire wood. We might need some of that.
Just maybe.
Although the park said that they provide it, didn't they?
Yeah.
So we're going to stop and have some lunch because we're hungry.
Yes, we are.
Because it's 2:30 and in true us fashion, we haven't stopped for food.
My teeth are aching. Ha 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 ha. I'm funny.
Funny guy.
G'day guys, we got to the Bendleby Ranges, the Bendleby Station last night. There's a little bit of a kerfuffle around campsites because I didn't have signal all day and they were trying to ring me and they didn't know whether I was coming or not. But we got there in the end, we got a nice campsite, we're nice and close to the amenities, not that that really bothers us, but it is nice to use their water and camp kitchen and everything else rather than our gas.
But super accommodating,
Yeah.
like they couldn't actually get us a powered site, so they ran an extension cord from the camp kitchen so that we could still plug in. So yeah, really lovely.
And the amount of wood they give you per night is an amazing level. It is good to go. I had a roasty toasty fire last night. It was delicious. So anyway, today we're off. We're first off tackling a little bit of the Bendleby Ranges, and then we're gonna move over to the Hungry Ranges, which apparently they've only just, well, there's a few tracks there, they've only just opened up sort of October last year.
Sheep.
And we're going to give them a crack.
Big sheep.
And yeah, and roos and everything else. It is a working station and it's currently lambing season, so little lambs and stuff cruising around. But yeah, that's what we're up to, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, exciting.
Cameras never do it justice, but we better go up. We'll let you know. I might even get Riz to take a picture of the inclometer and show. That's what they're called, inclometer or whatever they are, and tell you and show you how steep it is. But up we go. For anybody still interested in Jeep and what we're doing, you're just taking pictures.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just in low range, off-road 1 and the auto. Manual gear, number 1. First gear. 19, 20, 21, 22.
Morning.
21 degrees ain't too bad.
I didn't feel as bad as the first time.
It's because the first one was a bit rutted. This has got like 2 ruts where you just drive in, but the other one had like
A million.
yeah. Looks like lots of people have given it lots of berries and spun wheels and torn the track up. This one might be alright though, this next little bit. Also, I figured out on the last trip we're in Deep Creek National Park.
Holy crap balls.
We were
That's
down.
really steep.
We were down in the bottom of the Spencer. No. Yeah, we were down near Galway. Here you go.
Holy
Check this
crap.
one out.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And I figured out how to use downhill descent. That's cool. Manual mode, and then you can just use your paddles to select your speed up to 8 kilometers an hour, I believe. Yeah, this one's kind of like the other one where it's a bit rutted out. You might hear the gasps soon. Oh, there's a little one. That's deep down.
Oh, we just got to 23.
Trying to take pictures and squeal.
Oh, we're at 25. 27! Holy crap, this is ridiculous. My toes are like curled onto the ground.
Gripping under the ground with your toes, eh? That's the new one. Can you please be quiet? Okay. There you go. Up the top. Just a little bit of wheel spin to get over that last little lip. And now Blake is awake.
Sorry.
It's alright, she'll hopefully go back to sleep. Also, for anyone interested, I let my tyres down to 22 psi all round, just I don't know how much you can actually see of the rocks, like how close up the camera is getting it, but they're quite shaly and quite sharp edges. Just one, for a bit more comfortable ride, and 2, try and avoid puncturing a tyre. The old balloon theory. Only half inflate a balloon, it's quite hard to pop. Fully inflate a balloon, it's really easy to pop. Same principle with a tyre.
So this is the Quarry Springs track. Oh yeah. Alright.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun coming back up. We're very much wheels in the air. Oh, get skinny down here. This looks fun.
Oh, why did I suggest to do this track?
It wasn't even me, it was her.
Oh, I hate myself right now.
Can you take a picture of the back wheel, please? Why? How about now? What you looking at? Well, this is going to be a good angle.
Closely out of the rock.
Yeah. I like this track. Good suggestion.
I hate myself so much right now.
Good suggestion.
No, not a good suggestion. Stupid suggestion.
Very good suggestion.
Dumb suggestion. Check out this view, guys.
Oh, that works in low range.
Whatever lyrics on the range.
Downhill descent.
Oh.
Which is a given. Just trying to cheat. Using my little cheaty buttons.
So this is the Kokoda Trail.
Oh, that's a big rock.
This was the first pathway through the hills. First vehicle pathway. Gorgeous.
It is.
I don't know what is squeaking, but it's really annoying.
It's the pram tire on the back of the seat. Okie dokie. So we've done our little stint in the Bendleby Ranges. And we've now moved on. We're still on the same property. We're now into their second lot of ranges, which is called Hungry Ranges.
So we are currently about here-ish. You can see doing the Hungry Highway.
Which is the one they've only just, well, not only just, they opened it in October last year. So, yeah, it's a fairly new one for them.
Yeah. And the lady apparently was telling Lawrie that it's
one of their most scenic.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, and she highly recommended doing it. And so far the difference between the two ranges, this range looks a lot like harsher, a lot more barren. The other one was... Thank you, Blake. The other one was like very densely pine forest, and then in the creeks was all gum trees. And this is all just sort of mallee scrub. And yeah, it's cool, very cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Like, it's really very... Even though it's so harsh, it's really pretty.
Oh yeah, it's that outback harsh, like, yeah. And I just can't help but like always think back to the people that pioneered this land and like made it feasible to run sheep, run cattle, run whatever they're running on it.
Yeah.
And how they first like, I don't know, opened it up and hammered fence posts in and like you can't imagine digging a hole out here.
Definitely a different breed of people back then.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It is very rutted out.
Okay. Super rocky.
Come on, little mountain goat. Scramble. It's not very steep, it's just very rutted out. People have flung big rocks in places where big rocks don't like to be.
Okay, that wasn't as bad as it looked. Yet. Do you want me to put the Ute jack down here so that it doesn't keep trying to fall off?
That's alright. Because for 90% of it, it's alright. Hello, Blake. Yeah, we're almost at the lookout and you can almost get out. I hope we're almost at the lookout. Oh, this bit's... You're going to have a good view. Oh.
I feel a little bit sick.
Ooh, that sounded delightful.
Oh, babe, I'm not okay with this.
Well, I'm not reversing back down. Oh, how cool is this? You can close your eyes. You can open your eyes. Look at that. This is so cool. I can see why they say this one is reminiscent of the high country. This is pretty billy goaty. Now where does the road go? I do not know. Let's stop and have a look, shall we?
So this is probably the most anxiety-inducing bit of this drive for me. This bit's not too bad. This bit, that was scary. I was going to film, but I had too much anxiety trying to just direct the line. so no filming. Sorry guys, here's what it is.
So this is basically what the whole drive's been, guys. It's really cool, like tight, twisty, off camber, up and down. It's all just sort of low range, fun stuff. Really scenic when you pop out at the top here, like things like this. Obviously we've gone down a fair well. It might not be obvious, but we've descended a fair bit from where we were. So the views aren't as spectacular when you pop up, but still looking through these Mallygum gullies. Mickey Mouse. Very pretty.
Just did a really good spiel and then realised that it was still on hyperlapse mode.
Yeah, that was sunset last night, right?
Oopsies.
Up there trying to catch that. Anyway, what we were explaining is we're just leaving the... Oh, there's behind us. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a big rock. We're just leaving the Bendleby Ranges. Spent the last couple of nights there. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Could highly recommend if you come into the lower Flinders or the southern Flinders. One of the best station stays. Yeah.
I'm just going to angle the camera towards you a little bit more.
Okay. And
Oh yeah.
if you're into full driving, I can highly recommend it. It's got everything from beginner to like as experienced as you want. You could be the most experienced full driver kicking around, and you might not find it super challenging, but it'll still be super exciting because I've been full driving since I had my license. It's nearly 15 years, and it was real fun.
Yeah. So there's two ranges on the station. There's the Bendleby Ranges and then there's the Waikerie Ranges. The Bendleby Ranges, they have only 2 medium to high skill level tracks. The rest of them are quite easy. There's one that I think you can do with an all-wheel drive as well, like just a stock run-of-the-mill all-wheel drive.
Kia Sorento. Kia Sorento, whatever they are.
Sorento.
What's Mum got? The Kia thing. Yeah, anyway.
Sportage.
Sportage.
That's what she's got. Yeah, and then the Waikerie Ranges. So the Waikerie Ranges, they don't have any, or they've got like one low easy track. The rest of them are all medium to high and high. And you've actually got to sign in, sign out on the whiteboard so that the homesteaders can keep a track of whoever's going out there. That's where the Billy Goats Ridge is. I'm sure most people know
or have heard
of that. And the new one that we did was the Waikerie Highway, and that was rated an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, she was good to go. Like super scenic, some really challenging parts, and then just some really just good, easy. Well, not easy, but some nice full driving.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in low range the entire time. We were at a higher setting, and the biggest issue out in the Hungry Ranges is ground clearance. Make sure you have either under body protection or like enough lifted tyres to get your belly up.
Or both.
Because that's, both would be preferable. Because that's where you're going to come unstuck.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's,
Yeah. So, but yeah, even though I had a couple of like, minor freakouts, it was a really good day. It was a really beautiful drive. The Bendleby Ranges are very
pretty.
I mean, they both are. The Hungry Ranges and the Bendleby Ranges are both very pretty.
If I had one word to describe them both, it'd be Bendleby is pretty, like scenic pretty.
Yeah.
And Hungry is like
picturesque.
Nah, my word would be like harsh.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot, like the Bendleby Ranges are a lot more like pine foresty and like cool, and the Hungry Ranges are like mallee scrub and red rock and just like nothing's like, it's a hard time just.
But then you come out of this mallee scrub and you come out over a ridge and you just see over the ranges, and it's just gorgeous. It's so pretty. So the countryside around here, the landscape is
Southern Flinders,
just beautiful.
Turning it on.
Yeah, really pretty.
We're off to the next sort of station stay. We're heading sort of a little bit further northwest. Mernamora.
Well, that was a high grid.
That was a high grid. That was a bit of fun. That was further washing up.
We have a bucket of washing in the shower. Mernamora Station we're heading to. So we're stopping in Hawker first.
Got to do some water. Got to empty the dump point. Got to empty the toilet. Just
Blake's
check out
got a
Hawker.
little cough, so I'm just going to take her to the doctors, make sure she's all good.
Corona.
It's not corona.
Anyway, that's enough of the Corona talk. That's what we're doing today. We're going to flip you around so you can see what we can see. The road's not quite as specky as the first time we told you we were going to do this.
Which is such a bugger, but it is still very pretty.
It is very pretty. We were going through gullies and it was a very narrow, windy station road. It's now a bit more open and it's a bit greener, which is surprising for the Flinders. Anyway, see you on the road.
Yeah.